Hey guys, I've struggled to do this video and I'm still trying to do it. I think it's really important to talk about because it kind of, it's an example of what you really have to do if someone you love is in an episode and you're able to do, and they're a danger to themselves. It's something that you have to do. You have to try and get them committed. And the reason I haven't been doing my vlogs lately is because you guys are like my invisible friends, and sometimes I don't want to talk about it because it's too hard. But anyway, I finally got a friend who lives close to me. If you've been watching my channel, you know I don't have a lot of friends. I've either lost them because of my illness, they were uncomfortable, or I ended the relationship because I either pushed them away or felt like they pitied me, or, you know, my own insecurities about the relationship came up. So I finally got this friend, and then she goes into a full-blown manic episode, and I have to try and do everything to help her. And it's hard because I'm on the other side now, and I see her suffering, and like it breaks my heart. And I see her family suffering, and it breaks my heart. And I'm trying to do everything I can to like help, but then I have people telling me, well, you have to watch yourself because you have your own mental health issues and you can't think about this. You can't try to worry about doing too much. And it's annoying. But I have to have someone telling me that. And it's annoying that I don't know my own limits. But basically she's full-blown paranoid, and she thought she was being poisoned in her apartment because some pine cone pieces fell in her air conditioner. So she went to a hotel, was hanging out with really awful people. I called the hotel because I found out where she was at, and actually she called me screaming, saying that I needed to go there immediately, and that she was going to sue the hotel because she was now being poisoned at the hotel. I don't know if she smelled something in the air, but she believed she was being poisoned at the hotel. And I was hoping that the hotel manager would keep her there so that I could call a pet team, because when you call the police on a mental health situation like that, they do nothing. They don't want to handle the paperwork. They're there to make arrests, and they don't want to deal with trying to have someone committed. It's a long process. The number one symptom of bipolar, I don't know about other mental illness, is that you don't know you're sick. And it's actually not even that you don't know you're sick. It's that you're hell-bent on the fact that you are not sick and there's nothing wrong with you. And that everyone around you is wrong, and that they're trying to poison you with their medication. But it's really hard to watch her suffer because I'm on the other side now, and I do feel helpless, and it doesn't make me any less frustrated or angry with my family for abandoning me, for not being there for me when I was in the hospital. It's hard to get over something like that. And I would understand if they told me, look, we just couldn't handle it and we're sorry, but I don't get that. I've apologized to my family my whole life for all these things that I put them through, and they weren't even my fault. If they were anyone's fault, it was theirs for not being there for me and teaching me about my illness and telling the doctors, like, look, you have to tell me what's wrong with my kid. I need to help her get help. Anyways, I'm just like going on upset, but I wanted to do this video because I wanted to tell you guys what I had to do. Basically, what happened that day after she left the hotel, she came back here, she had all of her animals with her at the hotel, even her cat. She had her cat in a cat bag. And she has 3 dogs. And so she went to the dog park. She got in an altercation at the dog park. Her friend stayed there with her. Thank goodness she has an amazing friend who stayed there with her. But her friend thought, you know, I don't want to get her arrested. I'm just going to wait here with her because she knew she was drinking that morning. But anyway, her friend called her husband. Her husband called me and asked me to help. And I was like there in a minute, and I guess the police, I was so pissed the police were gone because they, I guess, sat there with her for a half an hour or whatever and then left. And she was being completely belligerent and disrespectful to them. I don't know why they didn't arrest her. Her friend said, I can't believe they didn't arrest her. She was being so disrespectful and rude, calling them pigs. And so what I did was I had to call back the cops, and the dispatch guy was like, well, I don't know if we can get out there very soon. We're very busy, you know, and I don't know if we can get the mental health. And I was just like, I started like harassing him. I was like, what is your badge number? What is your name? Like, you need to get someone out here now. This woman is a threat to herself and others, because apparently she took her giant car and drove backwards against traffic. And when she went to the dog park, she parked in a position. She didn't even park in a parking space. She parked in the middle of other parking spaces, so no one could get out. And she's just not thinking straight. But I had to demand that they send the mental health team to talk to her. I had to help her husband because he didn't know what to do. You know, I had to help him, like, explain to him the situation and to be careful, because, you know, she's there saying that he hurt her when she actually hurt him, physically. And the cops, they want to get arrests. They don't want to deal with mental health paperwork. So, finally the pet team, they call it, showed up, and the lady interviewed her, and they took her to the hospital. So she's in the hospital now, and that's really good news. I've been talking to her, but it's really hard every time I talk to her because she's still saying things that are just from her delusion that are not real, and it's hard. But I cleaned my whole house today. I actually feel really better now that I was able to get this video out, because I tried to do a couple different videos. But yeah, that's what's going on. This is going to be, she's on a hold for 2 weeks. So I'm really, really hoping that she gets better, or starts getting a little better over the next week and a half. So yeah, if you're still here, you guys keep her in your thoughts. I don't want to say her name because I don't want to, like, if she ever sees this, you know, it's hard when you share your life with people. You're like, oh shit, are they going to see that? Anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Have a great day. Bye.